Hello everyone. The earnings reports for companies will continue to drive the market this week and for the next few weeks. In this video, we'll review when major American companies will report their financial numbers throughout this week. But one thing that investors should remember is that the market is forward-looking, in a sense that it is not so much focused on what is currently happening to a company, say as a result of the COVID-19, but focusing a lot more on the future outlook for it. Since the outlook for many of these companies is way better than what things were anticipated to look like a few weeks ago, the investors would give many companies a break, and with slightest positive signs or positive surprises compared to the estimates, the stocks for quality companies tend to grow in the price. This is exactly what happened today. We had a number of renowned companies who reported before and after hours. Among the big names include Microsoft, which went up by approximately 4.5% today and 2% even after hours. Microsoft reported its numbers after the hours and the investors were extremely pleased with it. Facebook was another company that announced its results, and they announced their financial reports after the closing. Today, their stock value went up by 6%, and in fact, after the hours, they went up by another 10%. What's noticeable is that Facebook earnings and the user growth missed the expectations, but the stock price still spiked. Facebook did not provide its revenue guidance for the second quarter or the full year of 2020, and this is because of the uncertainty regarding the economy. MasterCard was another big name, and they announced the results before the market opening. Today, the stock of MasterCard went up by 7%, and after hours went up by another approximately 1%. Tesla was another big name. They went up by 4% during the market hours and jumped another 9% after the hours, thanks to their strong Q1 performance. Tesla announced their financials after the market closure. The increase in the value of the stock is really thanks to its adjusted earnings per share (EPS) of $1.24. This was definitely way better than Wall Street's estimates of a loss of 36 cents per share for Tesla stocks. Among the other companies, we could point out eBay and General Electric, which both saw their stock prices going down during and after market close. Looking at the big names for reporting their financials tomorrow on April 30th, we have Apple, Amazon, and Visa, who will be reporting their earnings after the market hours. Among other big names, we have McDonald's, Gilead Sciences, Altria Group, and Twitter. On Friday, we have more companies announcing their earnings. We can point out to Berkshire Hathaway, ExxonMobil, Chevron, AbbVie, Honeywell, and Colgate. There won't be any companies announcing their earnings on Saturday nor Sunday, as the markets will be closed on those days. Lastly, I wanted to quickly review my portfolio of passive investing that I currently have with Wealthsimple. Here in this portfolio, you can see currently I'm sitting at a positive returns, and this is definitely a positive sign because a couple of weeks ago during the market downturns, we definitely were losing quite a bit here by about 4,000 to 5,000, and here definitely we're starting to see some positive returns and getting back to where things were, and definitely seeing growth in terms of the value for this portfolio. Over time, I've been continuously adding and contributing to this portfolio, which has helped to growing it to where it is today. My goal is to turn this portfolio into a much bigger position over time through passive investing and regularly contributing to my account. In terms of my different types of account that I have here, of course, I have a registered retirement savings plan, a tax-free savings account, and a personal account. The personal account is the one that I have opened most recently, and for that one, you might have noticed in one of the previous videos, I'm focusing more on aggressive investing on the socially responsible kind of portfolio, whereas for the RRSP and TFSA accounts, the focus is mostly on the aggressively investing with a combination of 90% stocks and 10% bonds. The account that is doing the best of the bunch is the retirement one, so maybe we can take a quick look at it and get involved into where things are at with it. What's quite interesting here is that while of course the return overall for this account is positive, there are a number of exchange traded funds owned within this account that are still showing a negative return. For instance, the IEFA, which is an international equity iShares, is showing a return of negative 5.2%. Similarly for EEMB, or the MSCI emerging market, here we are again showing a negative 5.2% return. but the rest of the stocks and exchange traded funds here are showing a positive return, which is good, knowing that the market still is not at its all-time high, and still there is a upside and potential for many of these exchange traded funds to grow in terms of their value. So there you have it, folks. In case you're interested and would like to get started with investing and perhaps looking for one way to invest without having to do a lot of research and homework, I would certainly encourage you to consider passive investing. Here in Canada, Wealthsimple is definitely good options, and they make the process of investing a lot easier. And of course, you can take advantage of the option to register to the promotional link that I provided in the description, and by doing so, you will get $10,000 of your money managed for free for 12 months. And if you have any question regarding investing passively through Wealthsimple, be sure to let me know. Let me know what's your investing strategy during the earnings season. Do you wait for a company to miss its estimates and then buy the stocks when the price of the stock is lower? Or would you buy a company after the price has gone up following a positive earnings report? I'd love to hear from you. Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like it and join Momentum channel, where we post weekly videos about investing, finances, and personal development. See you next time.